How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone had a good holiday. Um, I'm finally back, looking to finish up our Atlas, where we have, 92 out of 115? So I got a few maps in the higher tiers we're still looking for. Hey, how's it going? How you doing, man? Hope you had a good holiday. So, I have to look out for a few of these maps. And other than that, I think we're kind of farming up fragments to fight bosses. I think off stream, while I was kind of playing during the holidays, I killed at Siri. I took down Black Star. You need a diet now, yeah. It feels like that every year for me too, man. This year's different, right? Hey, how's it going, Spank? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? By the way, guys, I am live on both Twitch and YouTube now. I finally went through and set all that stuff up, so I think my Twitch channel is also linked in my YouTube, and I think my YouTube's linked in the Twitch, so if you guys want to watch on your preferred platform, go for it. Alright, so we got a map here. Does it show which one is at? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Well, this one has one of the... Is it the... No. Cyrus fights, I think? I think it's one of the Cyrus bosses. One of the Citadel ones. But let's go through and show you guys my gear. We finally upgraded our bow. We finally got our +3 bow. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now. What else? I think... So this one actually didn't take me too much crafting, but ideally you want a bow that's got, like, the plus 24% increased, or, what is it, fire over time multiplier, something like that, some words. So we'll look for that eventually. I need to pick up an amulet that's also got +1 to all skills. That'll help a lot, because this build really scales with skill points on your, or not skill points, but gem levels. We got +2 to our auras on our mask, which is huge. It's giving us a lot more survivability. Amulet, nothing really special. We just got it anointed with a hired killer for some more health and regen. We got our not max, but our attack speed quiver. Yeah, Wacky, that's what I'm looking to do. I gotta farm up some currencies to be able to do that. Because they're all going for, like, I think 2 div right now, which if I didn't buy my other gear and upgrade stuff, I probably could have afforded it. But yeah, that's probably the easiest way to craft that. And then you just spam the +2 essences. Craft, or hope for an open prefix, suffix, a null if you don't get good attack speed. And then you craft, like, the added ice damage or lightning damage, one of the two. Alright, we got our rings, which I'm kind of just building up chaos damage on, because that's the one thing that we don't really get a lot of in our tree. We have plenty of the other elemental resistances, so I don't think I really have much on these. Putting max life everywhere we can. Got our chest piece. This is where a lot of the resistances are, realistically, besides the tree. Got our gloves. I like that I got the chance to suppress spell damage on those. But that's about the only good, like, Eldritch Implicits that I've gotten, so we're gonna look to swap those two eventually. We got our Deity Dawn, which is our Bis belt. Increases our ignite damage. Well, makes it deal damage quicker, so we're not waiting around as long. And our boots. Hey, that Austrian guy, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you've been enjoying my my journey. I went back when I was redoing, or when I was editing my video from last league and doing, like, the highlights from that league. I realized just how much I've learned, because looking back at that video, I was cringing at myself with the things I was saying, the things I thought I figured out but was completely wrong on. So, all that. Good times. I've been trying to mess around with this tincture too, but I don't know if that actually works because I don't deal any damage myself. But I don't know, does this buff also apply to my ballistas when I place them? I'm not sure. I ignore the bleeding. I'm just talking about the like increased damage against enemies that are low on life. Let me know if that... I don't know how that works. Alright. Other than that, let's hop into this map. Clear out our inventory real quick. Alright. Oh, it's this one. I remember doing this. And I'm already forgetting auras. Oh, I also swapped out some of my gems to support Frenzy a little bit more so that I don't have to sit here trying to hit one target over and over while they're running around. So I put the multiple projectile support on it. Hey, Arzil, welcome to the stream. I don't even know if it works, but in my mind it's a good idea. But it's just increased damage for enemies that are low on life. I don't even know if it works. But it's like the only decent one that I've gotten. The other ones are all like... I think they're all the... what you call it ones. Charges on attack. Okay. Okay. So then, I mean, we'll turn that on, I guess. We're still looking for some craft modifiers. We'll do all these. Well, that made those decisions easy. We didn't have multiple to choose from. All right. But to answer your question, I'm really enjoying it. It plays a lot different than Bone Shatter like I played in the first league, but I kind of like how it's kind of forces you to get better at positioning. Otherwise, you will die in a lot of the fights. Whereas when I was at Bone Shatter, I could kind of just ignore everything because I could kind of just face tank it. I was tanky enough in that build. But like here, when I was fighting some of the bosses, I was just like, normally I wouldn't be dying to this, but then I'm like, yeah, I don't have like 100,000 armor and all that kind of stuff like I did. But I definitely built more spell suppression this time around. Didn't even really realize that was a thing in the first league, to be honest. I mean, I knew it was a thing, but I didn't realize how big of a deal it is. I still kind of feel like I'm missing damage somewhere, but I'm not sure where or if it's just levels that I'm missing. Then again, I also just gotta get used to it being like more damage over time focused and not being so instant burst damage. Explore the Primal Hunter tree. Yeah, I need to actually go out and look for some of the good charms. I haven't really farmed the forest much, especially while I'm trying to get the Atlas done, because I don't want to like make things way harder than they need to be yet. But my build is getting to a spot where I might be able to handle doing that stuff now. See, like on these single targets, I feel like my damage is just low. But I also just don't have much to compare it to. I hit the wrong button. I hit tab instead of Q. Oh yeah, good call, good call. Okay, so we were down here. I'm getting some lag now. Maybe we shouldn't just face check every corner. That'd probably be a good call. I say that and then I just do it again. I do want to check some of those to see what their fractured perk is. So I think like what you're looking for, like movement speed on boots and stuff like that people are gonna always want. Lightning resist. Nah. We might hold on to those. Okay, so this is my bow here. I finally got that +3 bow. So that definitely helped a lot. I think one of the big problems I struggle with too is like the I know in maps it's probably better to swap this out for like lesser multiple projectiles just so I'm hitting more things and putting more fuses in for explosions. But I forget to keep swapping that. Like when I go into a boss fight, I want this one ideally. But then I want to swap out to projectiles when I'm in maps. But my amulet doesn't have the +1 rank yet, so I do want to get that. My attack speed, is there a way to see that in here? Attacks per second 2.9, so just about 3. And I'm not sure how you tell how many fuses you have. Is there like a debuff that shows on them or something? I know the attack speed on this could be better. But I've got, I mean, I know this isn't going to be quite the same. Okay. Alright, we're missing the top right here. I'm also not the greatest at keeping, like, frenzy charges maxed out and all that, so I'm sure that also plays a good chunk into it. This is, like, the smallest one of these fortresses I've seen. Oh, man. We're just playing bad. That is true. Yeah, I know it's like a 0.5 or 0.05 higher. Will that make that much? I know it'll make a decent difference, but this one was just so much cheaper to pick up. Like, I know eventually I'm going to upgrade it, but this was just to be able to get the +3 because it had the 6 links and all that. Fairly cheap for a little bit of a hit to attack speed. There's a unique ring for this build? I have the belt. I didn't realize there was a ring, too. Maybe the guide I'm following doesn't have that. I'll have to look that up. Or no, it does. Okay. Yeah, that does quite a bit more damage. I'll have to pick one of those up. Where? Oh, this one. Don't like how low health I'm getting. I knew that was gonna happen. I used all my flasks early. Alright, we got one shot at killing this guy. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Totem damage. Denotes ancestral echo and sleepless centaur. I did just pick up... I don't know if I probably did some things out of order, but I picked up, what is that, unnatural... Yeah, unnatural instinct, so I could free up like 4 points in here. So I could pick up some more spell suppression and stuff. But I have 2 other jewel slots that I could definitely put something like that in. Alright. Oh, wait. No, I've been meaning to do that. Which one is that? That's... this one. So, which map is this guy from? Mervale. Or where is Mervale? Which map? I have Divine Vessels. I just forget to use them. Let me see. Underground Sea. Which tier? Is that I feel like that's one of these that's like not super high. The like one that I don't have. All right. We can. Do we have any of the? No, we don't. Or is there a lower tier one of it? Let me see if he might be selling one. I mean, if you got one, I'll take it. Yeah. My character here. I'll just put that up. You can. I will definitely take that, so I can get that freeze immunity. That'll be big.